We made it. We're using it. All right. Avidity ban Ilios. Wisp ban Midtown again. Avidity ban Coliseo. That's accurate. Avidity ban Throne of Anubis. And Wisp actually banned New Junk City. Okay. So Wisp were like, oh yeah, screw that. We got stomped on this map. We don't want to play New Junk City. And then we did get another Watchpoint Gibraltar ban out from Avidity. So this is accurate. And this screen is accurate. So the map pool for this series is Oasis, Kings Row, Esperanza, Servas, and Circuit Royale. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we made it into map 1. So Oasis is getting played off stream, unfortunately. There we go. Title updated. A Wrecking Ball comp out of this defense. Interesting. Okay. Wrecker was back out on the Orisa, as we saw in their match versus O3 Splash. Played a lot of this. Enabling Squid. Oh, on the Honor, who's just got one of those wicked honors. That sleep was filthy. Fortunately, Squid will still get found out. Oh, I want to know where one landed after that. Vision tries to roll forward to get out of there, but Wrecking Ball is blocking the way. And Wisp with a decent start here. I have a 3v3 left on this. Nice purple up top lands on Shriek and Ninwai. Shriek is scuffed, by the way. And what an outstanding player Ninwai has been recently. We see a retake here from Pella. Oh, Bun doesn't make it on. Vision gets the shot, and that's just that. Bun finds, Vision finds both Bun and Pella. So no retake there at the end. But that's what I was starting to say though. This backline of Scuffed and Ninwai has been such a strong component of this Avidity squad, and why we've seen them just performing so well after being your Season 2 Expert Grand Finals champions here for FACEIT League. Moving to Master Division, have an outstanding record. What are they? They end up like 8-3 for their first season in Master Division. You know, against some of the best here in NA Path to Pro. The great shield movement there out of nowhere to block that pulse out of Rocket, and Wub finds that kills. Transcendence up from Scuffed, and they push forward. It ends up being a death sentence. Once again, we see teams get caught inside this bookstore. And now it's going to be Pella who put themselves into the coffin. Couple of ults on both sides to work with. But I could see an early mines, maybe scatter some people into Wub's overclock. Pella approaches from over the top. Yep, there's the mines down. Wub's got positioning on top of the catwalk. That was a Vision. Yep, let's say a Vision Deadeye. I heard the shots go off, but nevertheless, the sleep is enough to yield the kill there from bot. And they're going to continue to push forward. Ooh. So good hold. It's Avidity stopped this cart here in point B with 3 minutes to go. I say a good hold way too much. That's it. I'm not saying that anymore. That's it. That's what a caster would call the crutch word. I've had enough of that. Well, able to make the read here in the very loud wrecking ball coming from behind. Riker's Terror Surge will net 2. But Avidity still have a +1 in this fight. One of each role available. Bun with a pulse. But Wub is out of this fight. Hey there, Bub. But drops it right on the floor in front of Liar. Liar has to get caught. Or they didn't have their shield bash. It ends up being a good kill. But you know what? Riker moves on to the point with Rocket able to find a kill on the Scuffed. Riker backing up to help Peel for the wrecking ball. They make the read on Bun. Ooh. Vision. Oh, wow. Kills going back and forth through the feed. Wisp on the precipice of this second point. There is a nanoed Pella to deal with here on this objective before they're able to get it in. Still one last hurdle that Wisp can't seem to cross. Bud staying alive on this as well, giving time to Pella kind of top off, but not enough to survive much longer. Reinforcements have shown up just in time for Riker to find a pair of kills. We'll add a couple more into the feed before it's all said and done. 2 on the board, 3 minutes on the clock. Pella off the wrecking ball here. The first time on this map. Goes into the Dreamy Orisa. Underrated skin. Oh, you're in a lot of trouble over there. That's not where you want to be, Pella. Pella's now caught. Reinforcements starting to show up as Wub jumps in from the top side to come bail them out. Ninwai ends up going down. Wub just barely dodges that pulse. Riker Terror Surge to counter. Dies. Pella gets the kill just before Vision pulls the trigger on that final shot. Still, Vision comes up with 2 more after the kill to enable this cart continual progress. Vision dead eye over the cart. Ninwai was skulled there for a moment and is able to back away. Pulls out, finds the kill onto Riker. Good dodge from Ninwai keeps them in this fight long enough. They're able to turn the tide here. Back to the drawing board for Wisp as Riker back onto the Eraser after a temporary swap onto a Doomfist. But Vision pulling out something a little new here as we see in the Hanzo. Don't forget, Hanzo can one-shot 250 targets now, but that projectile size a bit smaller. Although that doesn't seem as big a deal now that a lot of projectile sizes have been reduced again. Overclock up from Wub. Riker was already low. There was a purple thrown in from Squid. Thrown in on from Squid. But Pella was able to just kind of shrug that off. So Wisp attack, I mean, really kind of falling apart here with only a minute to go. Just how much ground Pella had picked up, how confident they were. Move in and find some, look for those exit picks at the very least. So let's drop this camera down. What are we doing? Vision yanked in. Oh, gets their head just taken clean off by that rail shot. Rocket is low, won't make it back into the spawn. And a beautiful combo on the back of the Terror Surge from Pella. The defense continues to just knock on the door like an Amazon delivery guy. Rocket tried to dance around why they consider the best Tracer in A. Is that going to be enough here to get this done? A bit of a back cap going on. Ninwai does eventually make the raid and go back to cart. Keep it on. Vision coming in over the top, though. Yeah. That's the cart. Keep moving. Here comes Wub trying to chase down. The Sonic arrows answer. They know what direction to go in, and Vision gets the shot. Oh, that's one storm arrow. That's two storm arrows. Vision takes Scuffed out of the sky. No way this back cap works, right? Oh, no. And after all that, they end up off point. Ah, still some very much bonus meterage and an exciting finish there to Wisp's attack. I thought they were about to get the third point on the board. That was wild. Squid's lining one up here. Ready? Perfect. Such a good honor. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I mean, it's just some extra ult charge. But I mean, look at Squid's already at 17%. I mean, not a bad start. Not a bad start. Ooh. Squid looks up and is like, wait a minute, you're not one of mine, bud. His bud was already up in the window, like 20 seconds in. Oh, but bites off more than they can chew on that one as they look for a second vault of safety. Vision was right there, prepped with the railgun. Another bio nade from Squid. This is going to force Pello back around the corner, and Squid already 55 towards this first nano, only 40 seconds in. Not exactly the world's fastest nano, you know, compared back to the Winston metas, but compared to what this meta, that is very fast charge here for the opening minute. Squid now in a bit of a duel up top there with Bud. Vision there to back him up, and Squid goes down as Ninwai and the rest all just come in mass across this high ground, sticking Wub in the window here to shoot down on the point. Now just dropping down as all eyes turn on Riker to try to get the Orisa out of the fight. Rocket there to try to bail him out. Is forced to recall. In the meantime, Riker does fall. Pulse deflected. Rocket delayed it. Point on the board, and despite the great early ult charge there for Squid, not able to get that nano up in time throughout that engagement. A little under 5 on the clock here for Avidity. Rucker pushes it up. See if they can find something caught in this corner. Gotta be careful of the shots coming in from Wob, though. Yeah. So, Rucker recognizing this not only gives up the bookstore corner, but falls, getting at least the supports behind that second corner. Bit of a dangerous spot here for Riker, kind of teetering on a knife's edge until they find Wub. That advantage is massive. Terror Surge goes in. That hit a lot of people. But everybody's able to back away. Riker standing tall with the nano boost from Squid. And the Wisp defense infallible here in this engagement. Perfect steering contest there with Riker. That's going to be the orbital ray speed ring in. Oh, Riker went the wrong direction. Riker runs into the orbital ray. Looking to draw in some people perhaps, but you draw in Liar's Rally with it. Ends up being a disastrous turn. I think Riker kind of outplayed themselves on that one. I think tried to run in to see if they could draw some attention and then maybe get something with the Terra Surge, kind of knowing they were going to sacrifice themselves. But it ended up with, you know, Lyre trying to follow in. Lyre does make a swap anyway, so Lyre's now gone over to the Juno coming off of that brig. That's a Wub overclock here to try to get the second point on the board. Vision's returning in kind, and both of them are going to duel it out here crossways over the eventual cap point. Small jump up to the high ground, see if they can get the advantage. Meanwhile, down low, and NY's got to pop a rally. Eats a purple out of Squid and just backs up around the corner, healing anybody that can along the way. Pella looking to need the most of that healing and won't get it, as Rocket has duplicated an Orisa, and there's just too many tanks here in the back line. Avidity running out of steam. I say that! I mean, Scuffed gets an ass little pick there at the end. Dry fight with 2 minutes to go. Rocket swaps over to Afara. That might have been pushing for a little bit of flag. They were and thought about going down that hallway, but ends up backing up, I think, with a call out from this rotation. Pella seems kind of by themselves over here. Oh, it's all a bait. But as soon as NY and Bud trying to push in, though, I mean, that was... Wisp are completely ready for it. The rest of the squishies trying to go up main with Pella drawing all the aggro. And Wisp absolutely just pounce 5v4 on all the squishies. That. And Vreko that extra ult charge on the back of that sleep dart. 70 seconds to go. Now, we're going to have a couple of important ults here, but Wub with a 20% advantage in the overclock. And I think it's going to take a heroic play out of the DPS, be it Wub or, you know, Bun trying to find an early pick here might get it done too. So both teams are going to have an orbital ready. Unless one team just ends up completely out of their own orbital. That with the Terra Surges, I don't know if it's going to match or not. We'll see who pulls the trigger on this first. Seeing a Terra Surge thrown in the back for Pella, that finds Vision. Now the orbital right thrown over the top here from Wisp in lieu of missing a DPS. That was a great energy javelin, and it forces the Nano onto Lyre. So you have the Nano Juno trying to tackle Wub up top on this catwalk. We'll find the kill. Bun in to back him up. Bun purple, Bun taken down by Rocket. And the Nano Juno works out. And despite the early kill on the Vision, Avidity cannot find this second point. We're headed into map 3, all knotted. Excited comeback. You know, I thought, you know, once Avidity got that hold on point C, I thought there was a huge opportunity, a big chance for them to just move up to match point over what I would, you know, consider the second best team in the division coming into this tournament. But West put up a stauncher defense. Saying, no. I mean, and Kings has got to be one of the maps with the highest completion rate, right? Of any of your, you know, those kind of objective style, you know, hybrid payload, essentially. Between hybrid and escort, I figure Kings is one of the maps that gets completed more than any other. And neither team ever to do it there. So, but when Wisp not able to get that third point, you think, man, Avidity's got a real shot at this. But they get shut down. I mean, the stats firmly supporting Wisp dominance there in map 2. Vision 35 kills, Rocket 37 leading the lobby. Coliseo banned out from Avidity here as we head into map 3. Check out this rollout from Pella. I mean, literal rolling. But what a wide rotation. I don't know if it was just scouting, or you know, I guess if they saw an opportunity to push it on the back line, they might have taken it, but didn't find what they wanted. Squid's gonna have somebody coming up behind him. Oh! I did not hit the right pop. Early pressure. I mean, I love this approach. Is Avidity have decided to completely ignore bot altogether. And as a matter of fact, kind of ignore the direct approach up to this high ground. Instead, sitting Pella on that wide flank, drawing a lot of aggro, putting some pressure there on top. Squid still under a lot of duress as Wubble collapse in for a piece of 3, or a 3-piece. All right, Bud backing out. There's just a momentary little dive there from Pella and Bun. They're both able to escape. Rocker decides to match the Wrecking Ball here, so we're going to get the Honey Ball has returned onto the battlefield. Can't help but feel that Zenyatta has got to be a priority target. Ooh, it turns out that it's going to be the Briggs. So now Ana versus Zen as far as healing is concerned. Whoop. But now the Ana's out of the fight. 3v2, favoring Wisp, and they'll clean up the 2 in the corner. So far, a fight going either direction. Oh, let's go check out this mindful for Pella. Where is that? Oh, you just got Liar trapped up here. Trying to get the boop off, and Liar just barely avoids it. Oh, the pile drive will not get you back on the whip shot. It has to use the grapple to do it. But here comes the rest of the team. One with an overclock has already found 2, while Squid was just under so much pressure back there. Or, excuse me, while Liar was under so much pressure back there. Like, Liar just kept out of the fight. You don't have that extra support for Squid. Meanwhile, oh, Squid to there just in time with that Bionade. Oh, gets the sleep on the Wub, too. What a big play out of Squid. I mean, Rocket was 100% losing that 1v1 to Bun until the Bionade comes in from Squid. And there it is again. Gets the Bio onto Scuffed. Lands the sleep on Pella. Squid had a hand in every single kill in that engagement. And I'm in a direct hand. Ooh. The Transcend is just in time for the sleep dart. But the purple is still good. And Squid continues to dominate here on the Sada. Still Whisper, only have 17 meters to their name. Not even. Oh, and that. Scuffed responds, comes back in, or I guess the Transcendence fades. What a wild map this has been. This is so all over the place. Let's go check out this minefield. Liar just trying to back away. It's going to be a rotation here out of Wisp, where Liar picked up Scuff through all of that and able to throw a pack to keep Rocket in this fight. Headed up to the high ground, receives a nano as well. Dropped down. Oh, almost got that kill on an NY on the reverse. We'll end up getting him trapped inside the hallway. And the 1v2 going in Riker's favors. The rest will Wisp there for the cleanup. And Wisp went out the fight on both fronts, on the cart and back in the back line. Once again, Squid's impact felt throughout this entire map. Ooh, Scuffed is low. Oh, ow. So Pella eventually able to work through the high ground. Whoa, Rocket? Pella finds Vision, but Rocket and Wrecker are still here. There's a rally up, and it is a 2v3 favoring Avidity on this point. Rocket and Wrecker are able to loop around. They stay alive long enough. There's the pursuit in. Yeah, there's pursuit coming, but it's just by Pella, who now has mines, by the way. Wrecker's out of there. Rocket has turned to meet Bun right on the cart. Rocket is going to try to see if they can run away with the spoon. Pella's going to drop the nades into the back line. Separate the healing out from the wrecking ball. Squid dancing around, nano on themselves, and clear the mines out from underneath them. Lands the sleep dart, too. Everything coming up Christmas here for Squid. Dude, of all of the immense amount of talent in this lobby, Squid might be the best player on the lobby right now. I mean, just as far as this map. I don't mean overall, but as far as in this 10-minute little window, Squid has, okay, as I say that, just shanks a sleep dart, expecting Pella to try to go back in the doorway. It was just a little bit of an over-anticipation. But I mean, that seems like a rarity. Like, you seeing Squid not find the sleep dart or not get value out of each and every nade seems like the exception to the rule that is Squid's aura. As these fights have been so fast and so back and forth, neither team able to pick up the checkpoint, and it's only 12 meters separating the two. Shield bash out of Liar to avoid the pulse. Throwing a pack towards Vision, throwing a nano on the Vision. Headed down. Oh, beautiful shooting. Vision lines themselves up for a beautiful pillar of kills. Spectacularly executed. Now have what remains of Avidity surrounded. And one of the cleaner fight wins we have seen throughout this entire map. And it's going to be good enough to net a checkpoint here. And Wisp able to match with 2 minutes to go. So both teams now with checkpoints, close spawns available for Wisp. Ooh, I don't know if they quite knew Pella was there. Mine's over the top, but everybody lands on the proper side of them, or are they sandwiched is the problem. Liar doesn't make it back, but Rocket and Riker do, finding Bun and Wub along the way. No DPS left standing here for Avidity. Rocket saw their life flash before their eyes as they realized they were about to blink into a bunch of mines. It's a big purple in. Scuffed low, just forced to stand still for a moment, but Riker drops right into the defensive nade. He used to clear the mines out from underneath him. The rally, well timed. Wub with a pair of kills. Keeping the support's faith alive. Realizing that that investment will not go in vain. Wisp in control. Have the bot. Excuse me, I said, yeah, no, that's... I don't think Wub's landed yet. There's Wub's body. Alright. My brain is starting to fall apart. You can tell. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. When we had 4 ult used out of Wisp in that last fight, they just need to protect their lead, but there is so much available. Avidity have all the tools they need to work with. Wub is going to throw in a nano to overclock here to kick things off. Everybody from Wisp just scatter. In all directions. Rocket does get picked. The rest of Wisp looking to take the high ground. That's a smash into the back with the mines. The sleep lands. And the nano thrown in defensively, but Bun is here to try to capitalize alongside Wub, but they're going to get the kills. They're going to get it done. Riker finds Pillow on the front line, but I think it's just them and Vision left here on this point. Rocket the last bastion here for Wisp in map 4. Excuse me, in map 3. As Avidity cross the line, take the dub, and take the lead. Oh, that's map 2 stats. Show me some map 3 stats. There they are. Vision leading the lobby of damage at over 10k. It's still not quite enough. Still not quite enough. And even with the outstanding work that Squid's put in, I mean, 19 assists on the Ana. Like, are you kidding me? That's unreal. You know, putting in 5k damage. I mean, Scuff's actually beat him out damage-wise. But, I mean, it seemed like such a spectacular map there for Squid, but still was finding themselves down in the series. And we'll have to take this to another map 5. If they want to keep their season alive. This is lower bracket, y'all. When Wisp were on the verge of getting knocked out first round. Like, that's unreal. That's unreal. Let's check it, see if we have a score from UCI. Alright, looks like UCI and Dreamland are tied at 1 apiece. They just started their third round. So, Threat of Venomous banned out here from Avidity. New Chunk City banned out from Wisp. The map they lost on against O3 Splash kind of started the 2-map comeback from them. This is going to be Avidity's map pick. I know it's hard to tell with both teams getting bans here, but this is Avidity's map pick. Update that score ticker to reflect both of your lower bracket matches as they currently stand. So when the teams just needlessly switch sides every time, it just makes it that much more difficult. Like, it's so much easier to cast when the teams are just same sides throughout the whole series. Like, is there any reason to switch sides from Push to Surabasa? Really? Really? You're just like, we're blue, we're red, we're blue, we're red, we're blue, we're red. Hope you can keep track. Again, it's just extra steps your brain has to take to make the connections. Once things are automatic, your brain will skip steps. It's so much faster. No, brain has to sit there and go through each of the analyzing steps. In the heat of the moment. Wait, which color is this team again? And yes, I know the rosters for both of these squads, but for my brain to even have to look up and go, that's Riker, Riker's on Wisp, okay, this is Wisp. Like, your brain still has to go through the steps. And in millisecond moments, it's a pain in the butt. All right, anyway. That's fine. Whatever. Streamer mode, flipping colors all the time. Rolls never in the same spot. We roll with the punches. It's all right. Throw all you got. Make it as hard as humanly possible. We'll still get it done. But in the heat of the moment, you know, 7.5 hours of straight casting in. If I call a team by the if I'm like, wait a minute, no, that's Wisp. Wait, no, wait, that's Avidity. Wait, that is why. Okay. Liar actually showing us the Zenyatta as well. So, Liar have been pretty adamant sticking with the Brig through, you know, the first 3 maps, but feel like they need a little extra punching power, maybe just a little help in the Tracer door. You know, the Discords plus the Harmony Orb, so powerful. In the Tracer, 1v1 to control the outsides. You know, to control flank angles, be it deep flanks or soft flanks. There's a nice little move. It takes Scuffed out of this fight early. But you know what? You get a combo dive on the other side. So sleep out of Squid will be the end of Bud. Mapella's trying to find revenge and will, in fact. So it's just 1-for-1 trades. Back and forth we go. Vision finds Ninwai, but ends up getting punished for it. Scuff returns to the fight. And is going to take the Winston down. So with the tank falling, we finally are going to get some control here, some percentage building for Avidity. Oh, that was disgusting. That was a ghost melee. That was so slick. Bun, you legend. Oh, that was so slick. Wow. Nobody gets pounced on. Remember, Winston did get a little bit of a buff. You know, got that extra 10 damage on the jump pack. So every one of these jump pack lands will be doing extra damage. So, I mean, the Primal itself, I think, gets a big buff off of that jump pack increase. That's the flip. Let's see what's going on back here. None of us hit from Riker. We'll get the Zenyatta's Transcendence out from Scoffed. Riker's still going to give chase. Pulse thrown in. So as the ultimates continue to stack here. Wisp now moving on to this point. Trying to rob it away at a 99 scenario. On video, just looking to close it up. But a big Bionade lands on the Scoff. Rocket given pursuit. Riker fights the final blow and the Mega. Liar does go down though. Pella picks up a pair of kills here on this objective. As reinforcements start to show up, they're each getting cut down. Wisp tried to converge on Pella after Pella finds 2, but Avidity were all there in mass. And it's a 1-0 to kick things off on Sarabasa. I knew Bud was going to try to throw that in at some point. Doesn't quite land, but still. Bud finds Vision instead, and the quick 3 picks here for Avidity is going to be an easy first cap. Pella's dropping mines right in front of the spawn door. I mean, it's not quite the spawn door, but it's close. Meanwhile, I think it's Riker. I don't know who flipped the point. Somebody moved on to flip point. May have been Rocket. It could have been Liar, even, for that matter. This has been a wild series. What a fun, fast-paced series. Well, the Tracer doing a little flyby on Wub there. Excuse me, on Vision. Primal just in time out of Riker. Jumps right into a pulse. Oh, that was Rocket's pulse. Never mind. I say Riker still looks so low, though. Riker got down to under 100 health before getting topped up, and the health bars are still just extremely low back there. But Vision has the overclock, denies Bud, but the shield bash from NY finds two very low targets. Pelican! You call it Pelican. The Squid using the mines as an aim trainer. Oh, big pile drive in. Pella continues to find exit picks. Has the adaptive shielding, is just thriving. Moisturized here in front of the spawn. Second point on the board. Where we headed? Gardens? Yep. Good boot from Liar. I like the patience from Rocket. Kind of waits for the button recall, and then tries to move on. And it gets a discord there from Scuff. Scuff's cut out in the open here, though. Yeah, just no cover. Kind of got caught in rotation. But as the rest of Avidity was pushing up to this point, the Wisp able to intercept, find the discord orb out of the back, and Vision with nice little set of kills there in that one. Wisp showing the world they aren't done here. Go Pella, best ball in the world. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all. This wrecking ball has been spectacular. Despite a little hiccup there on that last attack. Speaking of, Liar does have a sound barrier coming into this. Might just use this for a counter onto the Transcendence or to just take a tempo fight here. Looks like a very fast move with the ant speed all the way around to the backside, and the Transcendence forced out early. Wub does find Rocket. And they make good use of the aggressive trans. And, you know, Wisp in a little opposition moving off of this point means an early cap comes through, you know, while the team fight's still kind of concluding. Pelicanomicon? Pelicanomicon? Oh, okay, never mind. Scuffed, smashed. Squid, squished. Wait, squid squishing. Wub flubbed? I don't know. We're just getting silly now. Mine's in over the point, but the Winston bubble able to destroy most of them. The flip here from Wisp forces NY to pop this rally, try to move on to this point. Button goes down, trying to get a pulse into the back. Liar and the rest just surge on forward. Vision would love to hold on to this ultimate for the next point, especially considering it's just a couple of players left. Yeah, Scuffed gets cut down, and we're finally going to get a point on the board here in this map for Wisp. Where are we going? Ruins? Or Palace, excuse me. Both overclocks up. Vision fight Scuff immediately. Bud going in, I mean, in a dangerous spot, kind of just surrounded. He's able to recall out, live under the skin of Wisp here for a bit. But Riker picked up two while all this was going on. I shoved in the camera into a wall just because, you know, I like to do that from time to time. Riker got forward in that fight. Now by trying to get out of there. Oh, just doesn't make it. Vision continues on everybody down. Vision getting so aggressive. I mean, you thought Sojourn had 500 health the way Vision was playing that one. Consider rush available as well as Primal and Sound Barrier. Here to hold on to this and try to force a 5th point out of Wisp. We're currently staring down the barrel of match point, by the way. Interesting approach here on this long side. Both supports caught out, and this is just going to be a Transcendence popped. Here comes the rest of Avidity trying to capitalize on it. That Container Rush was thrown in. Liar gets the Sound Barrier down just in time. Bubba almost blew themselves up with that Pulse Bomb, as a matter of fact. It's a sweet song out of Liar. And it's one that Wisp are now dancing to, as they've gotten themselves a chance to force this map 5. One last point. We're headed to Ruins to make it happen. Sugu? CJ? Zero? What are you legends doing here? You gotta be kidding me. Big congrats on 3 splash on the way, by the way, in that big map 5 win. Wisp now saying if they can, you know, have the opportunity to play a second map 5 in a row. Squid comes with a nice kill. A little sneak around on Wob. I think I did a 3v3 left on this point, though. Maybe a 2v. Oh, no, there is a third. Yeah, Liar's still here as well. Rally up, though. Liar got shield bashed up into the corner. Just denied. Quick trip back to spawn. Pella with the big slam. Wrecker jumping out. Stick lands. Pella not able to just shrug it off. Did not have the cardiac overdrive. Actually, looked like it might have had the cardiac. Just didn't get popped. Oh, painkiller. Some kid that gets carried by his tank. Good flip here. I mean, and really no ult spit. It would have been very easy for Wisp to invest in that fight. Sugu and nobody. It's just Painkiller. There is only Painkiller. I'm pretty sure that's who plays for O3 Splash, right? It's Painkiller. I think Painkiller's on support. Vision got one before getting taken down. Cage fight is in. Riker's going to pop the Primal inside this room. There's a Consumer Rush there to back him up. A couple of good hits there on the Wob with those extra flying fists. Rocket finds 2 with the extra fast pulse pistols. Wob will get cut down. And Squid comes up with yet another important kill. Squid has had such a massive series. It'd be a shame to see the season end now. Liar did invest that sound barrier late into the fight, so there's not much left here for Wisp to hold on to this. Good news is there's no ults on the other side. A very dry fight aside from this pulse out of Rocket. And what very potentially the final fight of the map. Might be another one if, no, never mind. That's final fight right there. Pella's done. That is going to be Wisp headed to map 5 for the 2nd series in a row. His butt has been deleted. Hi, I just said that. I literally just said that. Like, y'all haven't caught up to me. Yeah, it's just 5 painkillers. We're on a delay, I swear. It's a ball mirror meta. I don't know what's going on with meta. I don't know what's going on. I don't think I've seen 2 teams play the same thing twice today. Like, every team. And this is, we're in match 5. Well, okay. Just theoretically, I don't know what match we're on of the day. Considering, you know, cutting in with co-streams and all that. But EXO versus Arius didn't really happen. Anyway. We have rarely seen 2 compositions on the battlefield. I mean, across the entire day. I don't mean at the same time. I mean just 2 compositions, period. A very, very fast look at stats. As you can hear, we are already loading into map 5. Riker with 42 elims leading the server. Fewest deaths as well. We'll need a strong performance if they want to close this out. We're headed to circuit here from map number 5. Here, let's, are we all set? Are we all set? Let's get this camera in a somewhat decent spot. Scoreboard updated. Very quick look at our bands while I verify that teams are on the correct sides. I'm sure they just swapped randomly because that's what these two teams have been doing. And yes, they absolutely did. At least this one, there is, I can understand this one is more, makes sense of if you want to attack or defend first. All right, I will forgive a side swap heading into escort. Oh. Apparently we needed a pause. We needed a pause. So we'll go back to my ugly mug. Squid left. Lyra actually was the one calling for the pause. So that's, I don't know if it was, you know, maybe the comm issue or something. Maybe just somebody was AFK. You know, somebody came to the door. We had to go shoo the pizza guy off or something. No, you have to wait out. You have to wait out the time. You have to wait out the time there, Wrecker. Oh, really don't like their coach. It's AFK as a chat. Well, I guess AFK is our manager, huh? I don't know. I get hard to keep track of more. I know AFK was working with Timeless. I don't know. So I don't know. Maybe not with Wisp. I could be wrong on that one. I get y'all so confused. Oh, it's faded. Oh, of course it's faded. Yes, of course it's faded. That's... Oh, let's check in on UCI Dreamland. What's going on here? Oh, never mind. They're starting. Dreamland up 2-1. 1-1 on Suravasa. We've got a map 5 to get into. Wrecker back into a wrecking ball. Oh, Liar, beautiful shot. So playing a double flex support comp with the Ana Zen, but not a whole lot of other poke to go with it. Yeah, I mean you're running a Reinhardt with the May and got a little bit of Surge with it too. Interesting composition. Pella just does a flyby over the top. Like an F-14 at a ball game. I guess they're probably F-23s now. Thunder Roll. Appreciate the follow. Want to join Dilducks? Sure, why not? Says CJ. Pin onto the ball. Rocker got anything with this? Oh. Nope, Margaret's just going to get flat. The Pella Wrecking Ball works out again here with Bud on the far to back it up. Yeah, this is a fairly quick point A grab for Circuit Royale. And just under 5 minutes left. CJ, can you join Team Z? Oh. Sleep on to Pella. Everybody converges. Bionade is there. And Pella is scrap metal on the streets of Circuit Royale. And this Wrecker goes racing through Monaco, trying to see if they can find anything. It's actually Vision who trades out the 1-for-1 directly with Bun. Transcendence. Wrecker just going to kidnap the Transcendence. What's a Team Z? I'm for the streets. Bud was trying to stay sneaky through the trees. Does get caught out. Oop. Bud went point. I think Bud was trying to fire rockets underneath the Rhine shield. What was that move? I don't know that I've ever seen a Pharah go point blank on a Rhine and try to shoot rockets under the shield. They just pointed right at the ground. That was amazing. Rocker does have a shadow ready to go here. And I saw everybody kind of converging on point. Bun low, but looking to purge for this barrage. Ooh, maybe enough distraction to pull the trigger? You betcha! That's good enough to find Riker. And Bun will do a little sidestep conk blast action to get out of Harb's way. Pella receives the biscuit. Goes rolling on in. Finds a purple squid in the back line. Oops. Opts for a little bit of the roll around. I love the maneuver. Try to dodge the sleep dart so that you don't immediately go for the gun kill onto squid, because Lyre will absolutely land that sleep. So you get a little kind of loopy-doop move into the hallway and back to avoid the sleep dart. Well played. Red Hex says, beat me in a with a 1v1 and you can tank. It's CJ. I was asking myself the same question, Ginger. I was like, this is kind of a weird hybrid composition. Bun got very low. Wait, go back to Bun Pov. Wait, actually, Wub's nanoed. Oh, we're also going to get a nanoed Riker here. Such fast-paced action. Pella fights both supports. Even with over 3 minutes on the clock, Pella runs through to find Rocket as well. And this is Wisp starting to let this one slip between their fingers here in a map 5. At least at Shabali, I mean, they were able to put up a good stop. You know, stop the cart shy of point B. But Avidity threatening an absolutely enormous time bank, and then close this out with this rally. Riker is down, Minefield on the point. The Transcendence doesn't get there. It does! They got off the point! If anybody had been on the cart, the boop on the squid would have been the cap, but there it is. Oh, Tiny, I appreciate the raid. Wait, what are you doing raiding? Why are you raiding? Maybe I had a previous obligation. Tiny, have a wonderful and safe trip. Thank you so much for the raid. Take all the pictures. Enjoy South Korea. What an amazing opportunity. For those of you who know, Tiny Shiny got accepted into the Jinji apprenticeship program. And is going to go over to South Korea and learn from them. So, I mean, just an amazing, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Just incredible stuff. Huge congratulations once again. Thank you for the raid once again. Avidity win this for the hood or what? I don't know, Ryan. Remains to be seen. Little scouting arrow for Pella's benefit. Drop off top, catch the momentum off of that little pillar. Swing back into the corner. Lyra's going to boop it back in. But the fireball is activated and Pella's out of dodge. Meanwhile, Riker back on the front line. Oh, that was a lot of guns pointed in Riker's direction and a bloodbath there right on the cart. The trade's favoring Wisp. Let's see, there's another fight going on back here. Two separate fights going on with the tanks at the moment. Riker survives there. Same can't be said for Pella on the other side. So a good start to point A, but Wisp really need to cap this out. They got to keep this momentum going and see if they can head up the chicane with, you know, about the same amount of time. They need to be rolling in here with 5 minutes. We should kill Haven with hammers and forks? That sounds mean. Rocket tried to match on the Pharah. Both Pharahs end up dead. Lyra coming up with 2 picks? Lyra, the final Blowmaster? Wait, whoa. Y'all don't edit that out of context. Wisp is in their second map 5 in a row, mind you. And I mean, they're not able to complete. You know, I was talking about they needed to finish this. This is, I mean, totally stalled out. The recontest is good. We're down to 2 minutes to go. Consider Rush now thrown in. Rocket has the barrage, but it's just kind of on peel duty here in the back. Vision's been able to move in and pick up 1. The barrage helps to take Riker out of that rally. And this will be the cap. And it's not quite the 5-minute time bank that I was asking for, but still a significant amount of time left in the bank. Thunderroll has the curse of being the only Wisp fan. Oh, that's not entirely true. I'm a Wisp fan, but I'm also an Avidity fan. Like, I'm a fan of the majority of our teams. Salberry invested here from Lyra to try to push forward. Riker loops around to pick up one. Bun drops in the barrage. 5 squids. Got Lyra down to 1. Can't quite land the first direct, but the second will get her done. Riker hits an NY. We're down to tank v tank left on this point. This is the least serious match of Overwatch I've ever watched. Outside of the toilet bowl, says Zira. This has been a wild match, Clear. Like, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Nano Wub? No, you're probably gonna Nano Bud, but... Oh! You know, maybe you should Nano Wub. Alright, 2.5 to go. Snoods and HD consonants. I appreciate the follow. Final Blowmaster. I know, CJ, I know. I know, don't not my finest moment. Alright, I've been going for like 9 hours straight, y'all. Alright. That was a nano boost that does end up getting used on the Wub, so we do get a bit of the Electric Cowboy. Works out for a kill on the Riker. About 2 minutes to go here for Wisp to do something in map 5. Rocket, just gets stuck in a corner. Rocket got owned by a door frame. A practice bracket for Wisp. I mean, you know, Wisp would like to find themselves in, you know, OWCS next season. Now, I don't know if this Master Playoffs has a direct impact on that. But, you know, one can't help but think, you know, Grand Final is champion here. Might end up with a pass there into OWCS for this next stage. We know Season 4 for FACEIT doesn't start until February, until after OWCS starts for 2025. I know Wisp want to be up there. I bet the house on UCI. Oof. All right, I assume with everybody being here, it means everybody's waiting on this match to continue. Let's check out this Deadeye from Wub. Nope, never mind. Consider a rush here from Squid. Rocket on a... Okay. Let me get the rocket cast. Not something you see very often, but hey, you know what? You get a headshot on Scuffed. We'll keep this rolling. We get a little bit more of this map.
30 seconds remaining.
King played in the 0-3 Splash game. This has, I mean, this whole series has been like this, though. Where, I mean, we had dueling Wrecking Balls at one point. It's been, you want Rocket in. You've wanted Rocket in for this series. The Tracer has been invaluable. So that's why we haven't seen King in. Because this whole series has been very dependent on the Tracers. Getting the Rocket cast with 2-piece with the Electric Cowboy this is a first here in this 5-map series. It has been vastly Rocket Tracer. As you can come to expect from Rocket. We just now started seeing swaps here in map 5. I mean, no, King played the entirety of the, 4 of the 5 maps against 0-3 Splash. Rocket only played Control in that series. All right, just kind of working some high ground control, trying to isolate. Oh, Liar finds themselves in a minefield and a direct rocket to boot. Power drive doesn't even land there before Button gets the direct down, as it just feels like Avidity are racing each other to see who can get who can be the final Blowmaster. It's a staunch competition. Not for who moves on lower bracket, but who is, in fact, the final Blowmaster. All right, Electric Cowboy here for Wub. Rocker is headed into the back on the other side. Does have a Primal Rage to work with. Doesn't even need it. Oh, I say that. It doesn't need it until the barrage comes in. And a whole slew of kills here. Yeah, no, my brain broke on that one. Because the 2 kills were there for Avidity. Rocker needed all the help they can get on this point. And this is just going to be the end of Wisp season. And unless they can find a miracle, there does not seem to be any miracles here in Monaco. And it's a GG's. Oh, a Liar with the bail. Liar with the bail. Bro, that's a... Guys. Oh, that's GG's. Oh, I mean, who would have expected this Wisp team to go out in the first round? Rocket is him, and I feel bad that Rocket won't get an opportunity to play in the rest of this tournament. Well, what a fun series! I mean, what a fun series. I've been saying let Rocket play Cass. I mean, you know what? It looked good. The pillow ball is pretty outstanding. Well, there you have it. You can hear the victory music in the back. Here, you want to see the play of the game? We can just play the game. It's Wub. It's not over. Cal says it's not over. Lethal 2.0. Oh, always winnable, bro. Oh. Poor Liar. Actually, poor everybody else who had to wait because Liar bailed on that. All right. Liar's metagaming. He will come back in touch with instant spots. That was quite the series. Poor Wisp. Played 10 maps in a row and can't pull out either map 5. I mean, my heart hurts for him a little bit. I'm not going to lie, man. That's brutal. That's brutal.